Okay, I think we are now live. Hey! Hooray, what's up everybody? Hey, thanks for joining in. We are very excited to be going through the dark portal, 17 years later. That's pretty exciting, right? So this is kind of like a surprise bonus stream just to check it out. And it should be going live in 15 minutes right now. Here, you can see. Look at how crazy this place is. There's like a ton of people here, and this is just one layer. So the way Blizzard is, hold on, how do I get that to stop? The way Blizzard is doing this is there's different layers. So this is just one layer. What's up, Ranger, Urena, Pogos, TK? Thanks for joining us. This is gonna be exciting. I cannot wait. I'm super pumped about this. I cannot believe it. Spooky, yeah. I don't wear a hat, most often. If I'm outside or I'm sitting in the studio, then I have a hat on, obviously. I'm super pumped. What am I gonna do? Well, I'm in a group with my guild, so we're gonna hit some dungeons because if you see all of these people. The leveling itself is probably going to be pretty wild. What am I drinking? I'm drinking fizzy water, which is gross, but I'm apparently addicted to it and I can't stop drinking it, so I just drink it forever now. Adam, what's up? No head. Max balls are the stuff I'm drinking. Water makes you fat? It has 0 calories. It's just water with fizz. It's like gross. David, this is hardcore making me miss WoW. Been about 4 years in this nostalgia. It is crazy. I started playing World of Warcraft like way back when it first started. And I played, the first vanilla. I played the Burning Crusade, which we're about to do, Wrath of the Lich King, and I kind of dropped off after Wrath of the Lich King, and then I played a little bit throughout that. But this is, this is so the classic, like the what we're leaving behind, was a lot of fun. Like I enjoyed playing it, and I enjoyed playing it way back in the day too. But like it was good, but it was the only thing there. What I really liked. Was the Burning Crusade and Wrath of the Lich King, because it took, what Classic built on. Classic was kind of like the beta, right? And then it just seemed like WoW really hit its stride after that. So I'm very exciting. Dylan, hey, how you doing? Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Esal, play Call of Duty Mobile on the new iPad. I'm not much of a Call of Duty player. I don't really play games all that often, actually. I mean, we've streamed twice now in the last couple of days playing video games, so kind of makes me sound like a fibber, right? But no, I rarely ever play video games. So it's been crazy that I've been able to do this as much as I've been able to. That is great. Rishab, love from India. Well, thank you so much. Logan, this looks like a pretty interesting game. Can't wait to see what happens. So what's going to happen is we're going to go through this portal right here is called the Dark Portal. If you are a big, Warcraft nerd, so it was the first, like, what was his name? Dang, I got to reach back to all of my memories. The Guardian, Medivh, he opened a portal. Under the influence of some, bad people. He opens this up. A bunch of orcs, flood into the world of Azeroth, which is what we are, and this is where they came in through. So we're in the Blasted Lands, but now, a few years later, after the Third War, which was with the Undead and the Burning Crusade, they've started to. You can see. I don't know why I'm pointing. You can't really see it, but like through here, you'll see some demons come out of here. So the demons are coming back through the portal, so we have to push through the portal, to rough them up a bit, give them the fisticuffs. So it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Pogos from Canada, Gary, love your content. Well, thank you so much. David, I played from the 15-man strat days until deep into the expansion with Demon Hunters. They almost got me with Classic, but this, man, TBC and Wrath were, yeah, TBC and Wrath were the best. I came back to play the Legion, right? I played a little bit of that, but not much. After, you know, the cool part about WoW was, like, when I was growing up, you know, I had more time. WoW came out when I was in college, and, you know, there was more time to play. So it kind of, like, grew with you. So I had more time during, you know, TBC and Wrath of the Lich King. But after that, you know, full-time job, family, I wasn't able to ever play as much. And then I did, like, what was the expansion? I came back for a few months to play with a group of friends of mine. Mista Pandaria. I came back from Mista Pandaria as a Holy Pally, which was very exciting. And I had some fun with that, but after that, I just didn't have the time to get back into it, unfortunately. Man, I cannot wait. So yeah, we are, hold on, the quest mob is up, they say.
Blood and thunder.
Okay, so this person at 6 o'clock should give us a quest to, go into the portal. And then when we get into the portal, when we get into the portal, we're going to run some dungeons, because, again, this is just one of several. This is the Mankirk server, so this is the #1, like, biggest Eastern, or probably the biggest North American Horde server that's PvE, not PvP. So this is probably going to be an awful lot of people. Let's close out here. Nope, nothing yet.
With honor. Draw on. Go forth to victory.
My group seems to. You guys are. ZA Melon, this nostalgia hits so hard. Yeah, right? It's even more, it's even crazier to actually be playing it. Pogos, what computer am I playing on? I'm playing on my Asus ROG Strix G17. Normally when I play WoW, I play on my Mac Mini. However, because I'm streaming and I'm playing and I got the camera controlled and I got the all of this stuff, I'm running this off of this because the Ryzen 5900HX is it is an amazing processor. Okay, so we're gonna hang out here for another 8 minutes. I'm so excited for this. Holland Griffiths, all my friends in my whole guild stopped after Wrath. Kind of envious you're going back through the portal. I love the first expansion. Me too. Me too. I had a really tough time picking what class I wanted to main for this expansion. I went back and forth between Holy Pally and Resto Shaman quite a bit. Because those are, so a Holy Paladin or a Restoration Shaman, those are healers. And I like playing healers because, so there's, if you don't know, there's 3 class archetypes, right? There's the healer, the tank, and the damage dealers. And the tank is the one that takes all the damage, makes the monsters hit them. So the damage dealers can kill them, and then the healer keeps the tank up and alive and ready to go. It's called the Holy Trinity for video games, right? And I don't like playing a tank because tanks are just... It's a huge commitment, especially if you're going to be in a raiding guild, because in a raiding guild, the tank is like probably the guild leader, so you're probably not going to get a spot anyway. Damage dealers, I just never really liked being a damage dealer. I was a damage dealer in the original like release, and it was just never something I enjoyed doing. Like it's all about the numbers, and you gotta. So you see this little. That. This little thing down here will show you what kind of damage you're doing, and so you gotta have numbers, and that's all that matters. Whereas a healer is like, it's important, and you kind of like manage the group, you keep everybody alive, but it's not as important about your numbers it's important about actually getting stuff done. Nobody cares about the healing numbers. They just care that, you know, nobody dies. So I, ooh, $9.99 from Mixter D. Well, thanks so much. Thumbs back. I don't have my hat. Where's my hat? I have a hat. Here's a hat. Hold on. Back to you, Mixter. Thanks so much. Maybe we'll leave. I don't know if we're gonna leave that like that for this time. We'll leave it like that for a little bit. This is one of my old gross hats. So yeah, I was bouncing between Holy Paladin or Resto Shaman. Now, Holy Paladin is a very, very efficient single target healer. They're all right in the Burning Crusade, but they're not the best. They're okay though. That and the Resto Shaman. And the Resto Shaman has a lot more tools in their toolkit, and they're a lot more valuable in the Burning Crusade than a Holy Paladin. So I kind of, you know, I played the numbers game where it was like, well, hey, you know, might as well be the more desirable class. What I think I'm going to do, though, is in the background, I'm going to level a Paladin for Wrath of the Lich King, which will be the next expansion, because that's my favorite. I played a Holy Paladin during Wrath of the Lich King, and it was my favorite time ever. Oh, Mike F. I do like Shaman. I'm not wearing this hat. Why does this hat feel so uncomfortable? I'm not used to wearing my hat backwards. Mike F. Yes, I like Shaman. It's alright. I think I'll like it better when I actually get some gear. My Shaman is not geared very well, so it's, you know, it's hard to say how much I like it or not. MP, may your blades never be dull. Well, thank you so much. Gary, you're going to turn into a gaming channel. Well, I'm probably not going to make a gaming channel. I don't play games enough to make a gaming channel. I just wanted to, this is kind of a historic event that I was very excited for, and I wanted to share with everybody. So I do want to live stream more. I miss being able to connect with you all live. It's one of the best things you can do as a content creator. It's just great to be able to be part and join in with everybody. So this is kind of like the way. It's like, okay, well, I'll stream and, you know, as I play this game, so we'll do this for an hour or so. And I figured that would be a lot of fun. And it's just cool that... Ooh, the XP bar's back. There we go, through the dark portal. I think it's happening. Oh, it's lagging so bad. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Up. Up, come on. There we go! We went through the portal! Hopefully, now we all have to pray that the server doesn't crash. Everybody out there, everybody in chat, you gotta believe. There we go, we're in it! Oh my goodness, we are in Hellfire Peninsula. Holy goodness. Wow, it is lagging. Oh my goodness. Come on. Turn in the quest. Okay, through the dark portal. We have to go to Thralamar. Right? Thralamar, I think, is the name of the town? Come on, turn in. Okay, accept. I'm not sure if we accepted it or not. I want to hear the... Okay, we completed it. Yeah, it is Thralamar. Okay, we accepted it. Now we have to go up here. The main thing I want to do before my group gets into the dungeon is I want to go buy some water, because the new water for this expansion is way better than what we could have gotten in Classic. Okay, complete.
Be safe. Speak, friend. For the whole.
For damage and... Okay, fly into Thralamar. My name is Angel, and longest subscribers to Cameras. Used to do in the beginning. Honestly, really like them. Kind of miss camera videos. Yeah, I probably will not be doing camera videos again. Not that I don't like cameras. I still love cameras, but they're not a video that I want to make anymore. Sirix, never thought I would see TBC open again, right? I never thought that either. I mean, playing like in retail WoW, and I would spend time, you know, I would spend time getting transmogs and stuff for my character. So I would go back, but never did I think I would go back as like a level 60. I think there is just the one. Okay, let's get some water, and then let's go to the dungeon. Oop, we gotta turn in the quest. So fast. I'll head over there. Okay, let's get some water, and then let's go to the dungeon. The innkeeper. Gotta set our hearthstone first. No, we won't do that yet, but we will. There we go, Dranic water. We can get rid of this junk now. Nobody wants that morning glory dew. What is my PC specs? Well, right now I'm using the Asus ROG Strix G17 that we made a video about a few months ago. Just because normally when I play, I use my Mac Mini. But since we're playing and we're streaming and we're controlling the camera and all of that, I'm using, okay, let's get a couple more, 1, 2, 3, 4. But since I'm doing all of this stuff at once, the Macs are not necessarily the best for that, so we will not be using them. Oh goodness, the servers are chugging a bit. What is my favorite laptops this year so far? Well, I'd say my two favorite laptops this year. One, the M1 MacBook Air. That is easily my favorite laptop, not just the year, but maybe of all time. It's incredible. I think we are. Okay, here's the group. So the M1 MacBook Air is my favorite, and then I'd say my second favorite is the G14, the Asus Zephyrus G14, which is so small, but it's got so much power in it for such a small computer. It's phenomenal. Like, it is great. It is the only computer I've found so far this year that really stands up to hold on, I gotta pay attention now. It's the only computer this year that I've seen that really stands up to the M1 MacBook Air, just because it's how small it is. And it's small but very powerful. Come on, can you get this? Can you get this? Okay. It is very laggy. Okay, there we go. Back on the mount. You can't hear my air purifier? Oh yeah, that's because it's not on right now, oddly enough, right? Okay, I gotta slow down or I'm gonna pass everybody. So we'll do the stream through the first dungeon. I wanna share with everybody my first time through the dungeon. Where we're following somebody. I don't know where they went. What's my planning the channel's future? Just pretty much the same as right now. I don't imagine anything's going to be too different. I like talking about computers a lot, so it'll probably keep up with that. Okay, here we go. I'm so excited for this. Oh man, I'm so pumped to go through this dungeon. Holy cow. It's the lower one, right? Yeah, it's the lower one. Ooh, getting attacked. Getting attacked. Don't like that. Don't like that. That's no good. Let's run in. Okay. First dungeon. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we've got a warrior. Me. So we'll We'll do Wind Fury. But that's probably going to be it, though. We'll do Mana Spring, Wind Fury, Strength of the Earth. Because of the warrior. What warrior do we have? Are they a dual wielder? No. Their arms. Okay, here we go. The first pull of the Burning Crusade. So, I know, Cyrix, I've been in here quite a bit. It's just so good to be back in here. It's so cool. I'm so excited. Definitely a lot more damage than I'm used to just running the normal, you know, WoW dungeons. So I think we're gonna run this a couple of times to get some gear, because the gear in these dungeons is really, really good stuff, and that should let us push farther, because it really is a pretty big step up in difficulty going from these are called the ramparts, going from the ramparts to the blood furnace, which is the next dungeon. That furnace is no joke, so it'll be nice to run this a couple of times to get some gear for that. How's our DPS doing? That looks pretty good. We do have, I mean, we have a warlock and a hunter, which are like the two powerhouses of the Burning Crusade. And then a warrior should be helping us out pretty good. But I mean, it doesn't have to. Oh, that's not good. Nope, get him. Please don't. Okay, well that's not good. Oh, we pulled everything. We are probably gonna wipe here. So first wipe of the Burning Crusade up. Gotta use my Ankh right off the bat. Vinicus. I need to buy a laptop to edit videos. Do you think I should go for the Macbook Pro 16 gigabyte? Yeah, that would be a great one to use. Okay. Reincarnate. Boom. Yeah, any of the M1 computers is great. I use the Mac Mini for all of the content you see on the channel. The M1s are legit. Okay, let's get you back up. Okay. Yeah, the hunter always survives. That used to, you know, as a warlock back in vanilla, that was always frustrating to me, that the hunters always, you know, the hunters always survived, and because of feign death, they never had problems with threat, whereas warlocks in vanilla could barely ever keep up with threat. So it was a pain in the butt. Jim Blau, I never turned into a live stream before. Well, hey, thanks for joining us. I really appreciate it. SNE Nostalgia, I love your channel. Thank you very much. I used to be that hunter, and I used to be the warlock that was always sad. Or jealous, I guess I should say, not sad. Oh no, that Mortal Strike sucks real bad. This is way more damage than I'm used to. kind of wish we had some crowd control for this. Because, I mean, we were all just very excited to get in here. So none of us are like... We're definitely not the group that was... Yes, I will equip that. Okay. When we get a chance to equip that, I will equip it. We're definitely not like a tier 3 group. We were just excited, so it'll be nice to get some equipment from Ramparts. There's some really good healing gear in here that I'd like to get a part of. I'm not the only caster, so I'll probably have to compete with the Warlock for some of the casting gear, but you know, that's good. Okay, we will definitely be equipping those. That just increased my mana pool by a ridiculous amount. That's pretty funny. Man, even these greens are just so much better than anything I had before. Come on, let me get some heals. There we go. Got the hurdles. When I make this face, that means I'm not sure if the tank's gonna survive while in the time that it takes my heal to cast. That's the I'm not sure if you're gonna live face. Okay. This water is good though. 5100? A lot more damage than I'm used to, but it's not insurmountable. Okay. I do very much wish that we had some CC now. But we'll have to make do. Nothing in this first dungeon is too terrible. I think it's just going to be more about getting on top of and sticking with the heals. That Mortal Strike is going to be a big pain in the butt all evening, though. Yep, Shaman Healer. Figured that was the most exciting healer for the Burning Crusade. Had to go with the exciting one. Basically, once we get some decent gear, I'm prepared to hit Chain Heal for the rest of my life. Okay. Dad, my fingers on Apple turning to M1. Whoop. Next pull. See, in instances like this, I do kind of wish I was still rocking the Holy Paladin, since there's not, I can't even do much AoE healing. The Shaman's not exactly like, the Shaman's not perfectly situated to be a single target healer. I mean, they're not terrible. It's just going to take some time to get the gear to bring me up to parity and let me do a lot, and we're not up to the first boss yet. Okay. Which storage option is the better value? Always buy the most amount of storage that you can afford. What cyberpunk level is this? This is the one that they cut for lack of time. Yeah, I mean, we're making it through, so it's not awful. Okay. Oh, they killed my, Oh, shoot. We are going to need to start getting Tremor Totem down here in a second. That is an earth totem, right? Yep. Extra tremor totem. Oh, come on, don't let Bebop die. Ah, crap. He did that. A lot of fear. Already. This one's going much better, I think. Do you plan on adding a gaming channel? No, I don't plan on adding a gaming channel as of right now. I just wanted to share this with everybody because I'm pretty excited about Classic. Yeah, gonna need to add Tremor Totem to the roster there. And then where's Grounding Totem? I probably need that one too, right? Hold on. Where is Grounding? Stone Claw, Frost Shock, Earthbind. Is it an enhancement? Didn't I already look in? Oh, there it is. Grounding Totem. It's an air totem. Okay, so we'll add you to number 4. Alright, we've got that set up, ready to go. Okay. Yeah, we gotta get the Beastmaster. He's gonna... What happens if you don't immediately kill the Beastmaster is... He summons a bunch of... Nope, that's going to pull the whole thing. Nope, you're right. Good job. Good job, Hunter. I don't say that very often. You know, you always got to have a healthy relationship with your hunters. It's crazy. They go from being like... I don't want to say a joke, but not all that great in a Classic to being like the damage dealers. They go from being meh to... Ooh. Real quick. It's not gonna be too bad. Alright. I'm really glad we bought that water first. If we had not bought that water, we'd be in some serious trouble. Okay. Yep, gotta kill the hound guy. Come on, Hunter, don't die. Don't die, please. Tank, you don't die either, man. Come on. Nobody die. Nobody die. See, we made the face again. We weren't sure if the tank was going to live enough for us to cast. Yeah, we didn't kill him fast enough. Where are they? Here they are. I'm really kind of sick of that Mortal Strike, if we're being honest with each other. So what Mortal Strike does is it reduces the healing done on the target by 50%, and since it keeps getting put on the tank, that means the tank takes 50% with the healing and the tank is about to die. Okay. Well, that was fun, right? That was a little adventure. They wanted to do the blood furnace first, and I'm really glad we did not do that because that would be tough. That would have been a tough one. Okay, I hope this gets released on the iPad. Yeah, I do too. Playing it. My fear is on Apple turning the M1 into an iOS. Yeah, they're not going to turn a Mac into iOS. That's not what they're going to do. Okay, I think we're caught up on comments. Man, this is what I remember. I'm trying to, like, it was so long ago when you know, the Burning Crusade came out originally. Spin on iPad says. Oh, GTA? I don't know much about GTA. I thought you were talking about World of Warcraft. I was like, man, if World of Warcraft gets on the iPad, I'm on board with that. I'm all in. Do we have any? We don't really have any CC. Shamans don't get Hex until. When do Shamans get Hex? Is that Mist of Pandaria? It's not for a while. A lot of folks. How do you display your group in the middle of the screen? Oh, you just use raid profiles. So it's not an add-on or anything. It's just you can use regular group or you can use raid profiles. I like using raid profiles because it makes it easier to use click, which is an add-on I use that lets me click on their name and use a specific thing. So left click is my big heal, right click is my quick heal, shift left click is my AoE heal, and then shift right click is my earth shield that like heals the tank. So it's pretty easy. And then you can, you know, change this up a little bit how you want it to look. I just like it like that because it fits pretty easily. It fits pretty easily right there. Man, this hat is old. Hold on. Hat fell. Hat is down. Am I playing this on Windows or Mac? This is currently on Windows. Normally when I play, it's on Mac. I normally play on my Mac Mini, but since we're, you know, playing the game, streaming, and doing everything at once, I'm using the Windows computer, the Windows laptop. Windows laptops are better for streaming. Warlock Fear, that's true, unless it goes the other way. I do wish we had, just because we have a little bit undergeared healer, a little bit undergeared tank, I kind of wish we had a mage or something for polymorph. But, you know, I think we'll be able to figure it out. Once we get through a couple of bosses and we get some more gear, I think we'll be fine. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. The last boss might be tough. The last boss of this dungeon is a pretty big difficulty spike compared to the rest, if I remember correctly. I remember, I'm trying to think, because the last boss of the dungeon is the one that's on the dragon, and then they're on the dragon, but then they're on the ground with the dragon shooting fire down on you, and then when they get to a certain health, they then come down. So you have to do both. So yeah, that will probably be a tough dungeon. So I'm kind of hoping that the first two bosses, because there's three bosses, so I'm hoping the first two bosses drop some healing gear. Very much looking for healing gear, if at all possible. Daniel, dang, I haven't played for years. Stopped at like level 50 Hunter. Yeah, it is an older game. That is for sure. I gotta figure out how to make Discord stop doing that. Anger, what's up? Well, hey, thanks for joining us. We have Grounding Totem. I think we will, 13 second. I thought that was a 15 second cooldown. It might be better to do Grace of Air. So we'll switch out to Grace of Air and see if that helps a little better. And then we'll do stone skin. Oh, we just lost the warlock. Hopefully we'll be able to get another DPS in shortly. We'll just get another DPS. Not a big deal. Who do we have? Do we have anybody that is just not doing anything? There's a mage out there. What is this song? All the chirping. Oh, it's called Robin, Bird Boy. There you go. I was gonna say, there's an awful lot of chirping going on for it not to be a song about birds. Yeah, see, this is one of the things that you're gonna... if you've never played Mortal Warcraft, TBC is the expansion where... Now, we've spent, like, all the YouTubers, like, all the WoW YouTubers have spent, you know, the last long period of time talking about how the great damage dealers are going to be warlocks and hunters. But from what I remember, mages were the most useful because they absolutely will save you when it comes to crowd control. 59 orc. It's gonna make it kind of tough. Are they a guildie? And that's gonna be rough. It's gonna be a tough one. Daniel, just want to say your vids are top notch, or always top notch. These live streams aid the great rapport you build with your viewers. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That's what I'm hoping to do. I'm hoping to, you know, my wife and I used to have a live stream that we would run. Hold on, can I turn into a wolf out here? My wife and I used to have a live stream that we would run every Saturday, and we did that for like 2 years. And I have always missed doing live streams. So it's been hard because I haven't had time to do them. But it would be nice to get back to doing them again. So we're gonna do our best. I wonder how crazy it is out here. My favorite change with the Burning Crusade is the meeting stones now let you summon people to them. You could not do that in Classic, which was a big pain in the butt when people have to travel all over the world to make it. What else is going on here? We got the Drainic water. Colin, you plan on getting the Pokemon Diamond Pearl remakes on the Switch? I'm probably not going to. I did, so I am, you know, I think the hunter's dead.
I need to get closer.
I haven't played Pokemon in a very... Ooh, there's the boss right there. See, I was right. He's riding a dragon. And then he's going to jump off, and then we're going to have to fight him and then his dragon. I played Pokemon when it originally came out with Blue and Red when I was in... Was I in elementary school or junior high school? I was very young, and I played that a lot, and I very much enjoyed it. But it didn't... You know, I haven't played since then. I think we've got the Sword. We've got Sword on the Switch that my son was playing for a while, but we haven't really played much of it since then. Oh, we lost the hunter. All of grace, dear Mr. My name's Gary. You guys can just call me Gary. That makes it easier. What is it you like so much about this game? I don't know. I always enjoyed it from like a... I've always liked playing RPGs, and I like playing games where, you know, you can fight big monsters and get gear. And I like that you need, like, a community to work together. And a 58 shaman. Yeah, they're definitely going to need a summon. I just like that, you know, you can work together as a group to achieve things. I don't like that this person is level 58, because we're already kind of struggling with... we are already kind of struggling with DPS a little bit. Nope, I think we're going to kick him. Yep. Breath of the Wild on Switch is such fun. I definitely agree with that. That was one... I don't play a lot of video games, but I definitely played that one all the way through. Come on, get us... I would like a level 60 mage. I was going to say a 61, but nobody's going to be level 61 yet. So, if we could get like a level 60 mage, that would be awesome. I don't think there is anybody. Yeah, mage would be really nice. That's basically... my friends used to make a joke that anytime we would put a group together, I would always say, so long as it's a mage. Because there was a point where I was a warrior, so I was a tank, just for my group of friends. And they'd always be like, hey, what kind of DPS do you want? And it was, I would always say mage. So it's funny that I'm falling back into those same habits. We're doing a lot more standing around than I thought we would. Ooh, there's a mage. Colin, you really like Diamond and Pearl remakes from me 07 when the original Diamond and Pearl came out. I met my boyfriend that pulled me out of a dark place in my life. Well, that's awesome. I'm glad I was able to help. Come on, let's get the mage. Ooh, don't crash. Don't crash. I think what I'm going to end up doing... Yeah, Holland Sheep is definitely very useful. I think what we're going to end up doing is... We're going to stick with this. My goal for tonight is to get one dungeon run in. And then I'm hoping tomorrow things will have calmed down in the open world a little bit. Ooh, I should have messaged them then. Okay. Marvel, how many YouTube play buttons do I have? I just have the one. They have, okay, gear. Let's go. Yep, just the one. I don't even, where is it? Oh, it's up there. You're not gonna be able to see it, but I keep it on a shelf up there. I'm not, you know, I'm not much of a person to show that stuff off. Okay, so now we've got a mage. Let's do some CC, which is crowd control. How old is Gary? I am 36, 37. I'm 37. I think I'm 30. No, I'm 37. And I am, in fact, a dad. Normally, my son is playing... His computer that we built for him is over there. So I would point over there, but... Yeah, they do... they can pull aggro, but... I think it'll be worth it to be able to do some CC, if at all possible. Good, yes, please, please, please. Oh, so good. Now, is this the one that's gonna... Alright, we're gonna switch out to Tremor again. Because I think the Dark Caster is the one... Okay, let's not kill the mage. We don't want to kill the mage. So much better. Except that Mortal Strike. I wish you could cleanse it or something, but you can't. Come on. I was kind of hoping that heal would go off before the Mortal Strike would go off after the Mortal Strike. It did not, however. Come on, Mortal Strike. Be gone. See, this is so much better, where it's not burning every single part of my mana. I mean, it's still going to be tough, because we are a little under-geared, which is, you know, fair, fine, whatever. Current fight. And the mages do an awesome DPS, too. Good get. Good get. I'm glad, you know, I'm going to take credit for that one. Well, hey, thanks for joining us for Visibility. I'm going to take credit for the mage. Drink. Marvel Cuphead. I did not see the World of Warcraft movie, unfortunately. It did not seem like an experience that I would have enjoyed. Kelvin, thanks for joining in. There is a patrol. We'll switch back over to this totem. Yeah, I think that'll be better for the hunter and the druid to have the strength of the air totem instead. Goodness, I could almost fall asleep during this pull because the tank's not getting mauled into the earth. Okay. This is so good. It's nice for this to be a little bit tougher, though. I'm not one of those that's like all about difficulty, but I am excited to see this. Done that. Sheep. Yep. Leave sheep. Leave sheep. I did actually play Resident Evil Village. That's like the first time I've played a new game in a very long time. I don't know why I actually played it either. I don't normally buy new games, but I definitely bought that one. It was alright. I've played, you know, the original Resident Evil a long time ago. And I haven't played 5, 6, or 7. So I didn't think it would be something for me, but I did download it, and I beat it, so it was pretty good. Even these greens are better than my gear right now. I wish we'd got more healing greens. Jane Sackman, $10. A little thanks for streaming. Fun to watch. Well, thanks so much. I really appreciate it. Henry, are you a mage? No, I'm a shaman. I'm the healer. We do have a mage. Mage is making my life way easier. Okay. Dark caster. Man, even with a sheep, we still have so many mobs up. Come on, come on, come on. Mortal Strike, go away. Nobody likes you, Mortal Strike. It's Mortal Strike all the time. Look, I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna say it. I do not like Mortal Strike. I don't know if y'all picked up what I was putting down, but I'm not a fan of it. Colin, here's a throwback. Have you played the House of the Dead in the arcades? I have, but I was more into was it House of the Dead 2 in the arcades? That was out more when I was in an arcade phase. See, when I was a kid and I went to the arcades, Afterburner was my favorite, and then there's a difference between, you know, when I was a kid going with my dad to when I started enjoying it again a little bit older. And so it was Afterburner and Die Hard were the good arcade games when I was a kid. And then when I got back into it, House of the Dead 2 was really the one that I liked the most.
I cannot cast that yet.
Okay, oop. That was a kidney shot right there. Oh, I like when I get critical hits because that increases their armor by 25%. Ooh, I want that staff. That's what I want. I want that staff to drop for us. I don't know who drops it. Jim, I will not be streaming tomorrow. This was just a one-time thing for my excitement of the initial release of TBC. But no, I will not be streaming again tomorrow. I've got too much stuff to do. You know, it's kind of, you know, being a full-time, you know, with my full-time job and YouTube and streaming on top of that is a tad much. A tad much.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Oh no! Shoot! Run out! Run out! Run out! Run out!
Back off, pup.
Run out! Oop, oop. Yep, running out.
Much too easy.
Can I turn into a wolf though? Where is my wolf? There it is. Right there. Nope. That would have been embarrassing to get killed by that guy right there. I remember playing Tekken. Yeah, I played Tekken on PS1 back in the day. Or Tekken 2. Tekken 2. I had a roommate that was very good at Tekken, and I was not. So it was, he had everything memorized, and I didn't know any moves. So it was like one of those things that if you had it all memorized, you were so good. But if you didn't, like me, you got beat up quite a lot. Do I like kimchi? Yeah, it's alright. I don't mind it. There's not too much that I won't eat. Well, they made it a little farther than I thought. Alright, so we'll do the stream. We started, what, it's about an hour, so we'll go 15 more minutes. And then we'll probably call it. I just wanted to have fun with everybody for the intro of TBC. This is not, I'm not one of the folks that's going to be, I'm not going to be one of the folks that streams literally all night. Somebody's too old for that. I got to go to bed at a reasonable hour. I don't know why they want me to back up. 400 AGL running out, no guts and glory. Yeah, I mean, we would not have survived that. My first experience with video games is whooping my cousin in Mortal Kombat. I remember Mortal Kombat way back in the day. Well, thank you, John. I appreciate the comment. Who does drop that staff? That's the staff that I want. Let's look it up. Dungeons, instances, Hellfire Rampart. Oh, back to work. More work. Come on, come on, don't die. Neither of you folks die, please. I'm really glad we did not try to go to Blood Furnace first. Because those mobs are a little bit harder, and with our gear, we would have been mauled. I cannot get over how much I hate Mortal Strike. Okay, drops. Where's that staff? Omar. Okay, so that's the second boss. What does this guy drop? Watchkeeper. Shoulders that I wouldn't say no to. Pants that I might take, but they're not really for me. And that's it. The first boss doesn't have much for me. The second boss has a lot for me. I was hoping for Everyday Dad streaming game channel. Yeah, probably not gonna happen. I'm not much of a gamer. I just play this a little bit. Come on, let's get a sheep. Please, can we sheep somebody? Okay, we got. I appreciate that we got a counter spell. There we go, sheep. Excellent. You want to make your healer happy in the start of the Burning Crusade. You don't do Mortal Strikes. Okay. 2 crits. We are about to hit which is out of mana. What server? This is the Mankirk server? Something hit me. And we're We're going a lot. But what's most important, oh, you can't see it because I'm blocking the chat, but we're getting reputation with Thralmar. Now, one of the most important parts of the Burning Crusade is that towards the, when we hit 70, or level 70, which is the new level cap, we're going to want to run heroic dungeons. Now, to run those heroic dungeons, you need keys, and those keys can only be gotten when you have certain amount of reputation with factions, and the tank's about to die. Portal Strike for like 30 seconds straight. Nico, unfortunately I have to go to bed. Well, thanks for joining us. I really appreciate it. Kevin, he says in his video how he also watches 51 games in 720p. Yeah, that's absolutely true. These are, yeah, this is AI. These are not other characters. They're just monsters in the game. So we will have to run back to the dungeon. And I think that's a good point, a good part that I think we'll call it for tonight. So thanks everybody for joining us. I wanted to share, you know, with everybody the first hour going back through the portal, because this is pretty surreal for me. So thanks everybody for joining. I really appreciate it. Hope you all had a great time, and we'll have a great rest of your night. And I'm sure we'll start streaming again here soon. So thanks again, and we'll talk later.